Today's topic is about what should be taken care before prescribing a diet plan. We have seen about the nutritional importance of carbohydrate, lipid, protein as well as calorie requirement. Based on that, how diet should be prescribed, that we will look. So before that prescribing of diet, one should know about the ideal body weight. Second, protein requirement of individual, calorie requirement based on the physical activity as well as basal metabolic rate. Additionally, you have to add specific dynamic action effect, that is in a calorie calculation. Further, when diet prescription, it should be in a balanced manner, so 60 gram 20 gram 20 for carbohydrate, lipid and protein. Further, when you are calculating, first protein should be taken care, then fat, and lastly carbohydrate calculation. Now based on that, first we will look about the ideal body weight, how it is calculated. So for an average adult male is taken as a 48 kilogram for a height of 153 centimeter. Now plus or minus 1.25 kilogram for every centimeter. For example, a height of person is about 165 centimeter, then 48 is calculated plus additionally 1.25 for extra height. So 48 plus 1.25 into 12, that is difference between height. So it is about 63 kilogram for a normal 165 centimeter height. Further, the underweight person should be given more nutrient to take care of the high weight for that height, and for the overweight person should reduce calorie intake, so body will utilize whatever the stored energy. Further, one more simple calculation for adult ideal weight is to just reduce 100 from height in centimeter. Suppose height is 165 centimeter, then weight should be calculated by simple formulation. 165 minus 100 is equal to 65 kilogram. So simply you can calculate that weight for that any person. So suppose your height is 170 centimeter, then required or ideal body weight, that should be 170 minus 100, that is 70 kilogram. Now for an average adult female, the ideal body weight is 45 kg for a height of 153 centimeter. Now plus or minus 1 kg, same as for the male, that is 1 kg for every centimeter. So that is somewhat lower as compared to the male. Now next, that is protein requirement. So protein requirement, that is simple, 1 gram per kilogram body weight for adults, that is simple calculation, and additionally 2 gram, means for the children you would remember not 1 gram but 2 gram per kilogram per day is needed. Further, during pregnancy and lactation requirement is more, that is 2.5 gram per kilogram per day. So that is basic about the balanced ideal body weight and protein requirement of our body. Now next, that is calorie requirement. This also depends on the age, sex, height, weight, health status, and above all the most important, that is physical activity and occupation. So as a rule of thumb, the calorie requirement, that is calculated for the BMR plus physical activity, and simply you can remember that ratio of or in a range of 30 to 35 kilocalorie per kilogram for ideal body weight. So 24 kilocalorie is needed for the BMR. Now as per the physical activity, that mild, moderate and severe, 30%, 40% and 50% is needed. So ratio or range, that is about 30 to 35 kilocalorie per kilogram per day is needed. So for sedentary habit, lower value, that is 30 kilocalorie, and for moderate muscular activity, higher value 35 kilocalorie are needed. So that is about the calorie calculation. In this calorie calculation, we have just about the BMR and physical activity. So considering the average weight of adult Indian between 55 to 65 kilogram, then calorie requirement will be in a range of 1700 to 2300 kilocalorie per day. For an extra allowance of 300 to 500 kilocalorie is necessary during pregnancy and lactation period, while for the convalescence, means recovery phase of the any disease, extra 300 kilocalorie should be supplied. Now apart from this calorie calculation, you have to take care about the SDA, specific dynamic action. So extra energy is to be supplied for the SDA. Now when you are prescribing a diet, so that should be a balanced diet. So what is called as a balanced diet? So which should contain calorie from all these major molecule, that is carbohydrate, protein and fat, and these three component, that is in a ratio of 60 gram 20 gram 20, means carbohydrate 60%, protein 20% and fat 20% in the total balanced diet. Now when we have taken that care of calorie and balanced diet, then how it is calculated? So for a 60 kilogram sedentary man, so energy requirement, because sedentary, so kilocalorie energy required, that is 30 kilogram. So 60 into 30, that is 1800 kilocalorie. Further, SDA should be added, and SDA, that is 10% additional requirement for the formation of this 1800 kilocalorie. So if we provide that total 1800 plus 180 approximately 2000 kilocalorie, then body will get 1800 kilocalorie. So energy required plus SDA, that is including SDA, that is 2000 kilocalorie, while protein 60 gram is needed on daily basis. But whenever you are prescribing a diet, calcium and iron should be always taken care. Calcium in a range of 400 to 500 milligram per day, and iron, that is in a range of 20 to 25 milligram per day. Now further, second step in this prescription of diet, that is proximate principle. So that is about a balancing of the three major molecules, that is carbohydrate, lipid and protein. We have calculated protein, that is 60 gram of protein is needed. So this will give 60 into 4, 240 kilocalorie of energy. Total need for that 60 kilogram sedentary man, that is 2000 kilocalorie. So out the remaining 2000 minus 240 should be provided from carbohydrate and fat, and that is 2000 minus 240, that is 1760 kilocalories should be provided. So as a balanced diet, we have seen that 60 gram 20 gram 20, so 20% from the fat. So out of this 1716 fat, so therefore fat should supply 1716 into 20%, about 350 kilocalorie, which should be provided by this 35 gram of fat, considering 1 gram of fat that can provide 9 kilocalorie of energy. Further, when this fat is advised, so that fat should include saturated fatty acid, MUFA and PUFA. So all these three important components should be in a ratio of 1:1:1. But totally you have to advise trans fatty acid should be avoided. Further, the remaining 1400 kilocalorie, so we have provided 240 from the protein, 350 from the fat. Now remaining 1400 should be provided from the carbohydrate. So about 350 gram of carbohydrate, that will take care about of this all 1400 kilocalorie. Now this is calculating in a ratio of a 60 gram 20 gram 20. So again in detail, protein should be as per 1 gram per kilogram body weight, so 60 gram. Fat, that is 35 gram, that can provide about 350 kilocalorie, and carbohydrate, the rest of the 1400 kilocalorie or major portion of energy is provided from the carbohydrate. So that is considered balanced, 60 gram 20 gram 20. Now calorie is needed for a sedentary lifestyle, that is 2000 kilocalorie. Calcium and iron, that value you have to remember. Now further, when you are knowing about the ideal body weight, calorie calculation and balanced diet, 60 gram 20 gram 20 ratio, the third step, general composition of foodstuff. So it is cereals which is providing. When it is given, then it is provide 10 gram of protein, 1 gram of fat and 65 gram of carbohydrate, and energy calculation, that is 300 kilocalorie, and calcium and iron is also supplied when cereals are given, that is about the 100 gram of the cereals. Same way for the pulses, tuber, green leafy vegetables and fruit, the different value you have to keep in mind or keep with you when you are calculating about the diet. So calculate this proximate principle in relation to this common food stuff. So for this, one should familiarize with the nutritive value of the different foodstuff, which is including cereals, pulses, tuber, green leafy vegetables, fruits, particularly banana, as well as you have to remember about nuts, oil seeds, milk and curd, egg, meat, fish, oil and ghee, as well as sugar. So that all you have to keep in mind. So for the sugar, you have to remember only carbohydrate is provided, only sugar will be there, but it is providing 400 kilocalorie. As well as for the fat, you have to 100 gram of fat, that will directly provide 900 kilocalorie. So that depending on the food stuff, energy value you have to keep in mind. So once you are knowing the calorie requirement, how to balancing about carbohydrate, lipid and protein, then it will easy to prescribe diet. So fourth step, determine the item of foods. So knowing the requirement of energy and the nutritive value of the food stuff, it is possible or simple to write down the item of the food. Now for the dietitians, a fundamental principle, that is food exchange. So simple, a monotonous diet is very not used to for any person, and there is a variety of nutrition or variety of diet is very useful to prescribe a proper diet. So accordingly, foods with similar nutrient components or compositions are grouped together, so it is very easy to prescribe diet. This is also useful to provide variety in the food, and which is easily accordance of the any person. So simple, how you can remember, one chapati, one idli or one large slice of bread, all are giving equal amount of the nutrients, so give equal quantity of energy as well as protein content, so they are nutritionally equivalent. So this all about the cereals. So in detail of this energy exchange or food exchange system, you can remember one chapati is equal to one idli is equal to one large slice of bread. Protein is provided 2 gram, carbohydrate 15 gram and energy 70 kilocalorie from a single chapati, single idli or one large slice of bread. So that is food exchange system. Same way, 100 gram of Bengal gram or black gram or green gram or red gram or even horse gram, that all are giving equal amount of nutrition. So protein we are getting about 24 gram, carbohydrate 60 gram and energy, that is 340 gram from whatever you are taking, whether you are taking Bengal gram, black gram or green gram, you will get 24 gram of protein, carbohydrate 60 gram and overall 340 kilocalorie energy you will get. And that is food exchange system, and that is very important to incorporate in our routine diet. So simple, if you advise only green gram on daily basis for 15 days, it is not an easier for any person, but if you change every day, there is a black gram, green gram and Bengal gram, then any person can adopt that diet. Further, in this diet prescription, mutual supplementation that is also taken care. So protein component of pulses is more than cereals, but average Indian diet contains more cereals in routine. So protein are mainly supplied by cereals also, but pulses give good quality of protein. So a judicious combination of cereals and pulses provided all the essential amino acids. So whenever we are writing about cereals and pulses, we have to take care that pulses are lacking of one particular amino acid, cereals are also lacking of one particular amino acid. Simple, pulses are deficiency in the methionine while cereals are lacking in the lysine. So it is advisable to mix up pulses plus cereals. So an accepted formulation is that pulses and cereals in a ratio of 1:5 to provide good quality of the protein, and that is creating complete protein. So supplementing the cereals with the animal protein is certainly a good to improve the quality, but at a higher cost. But sometimes this animal protein or also milk is advisable. So fruit and vegetable will also provide vitamin and minerals. So when we are prescribing diet, not only focus over the carbohydrate, lipid and protein, we have to focus over the RDA, recommended daily allowance of all these vitamins and minerals also. So vitamin A, that is mostly provided from the yellow pigmented fruits and vegetables. Simple, that ripe mango, papaya, carrot, beetroot and other leafy vegetable. Vitamin B complex are abundantly found in cereals, particularly parboiled rice, whole wheat powder and green leafy vegetables. Furthermore, calcium from the milk, cereals, pulses, green leafy vegetable. Iron is mainly supplied by pulses, cereals, vegetables, meat and liver. One interesting, jaggery is a very good source of the iron, but you have to take care about the iron and calcium. So many factors that can reduce their absorption. So it should be taken care, appropriate supply and appropriate timing of that iron and calcium. Jaggery is considered as superior to the refined sugar, especially for the children, because it is containing iron also. Now, milk is a very poor source of iron, but it is considered very good for providing protein as well as calcium. Now, Further, the final prescription and normal diet, we can assemble this knowledge of this protein, carbohydrate and lipid to prepare a diet to suit the requirement. So when calorie alone are to be increased, as in the case of person having a severe muscular exercise, then we can add tuber and roots will serve this purpose of providing extra energy, so that can provide extra protein as well as carbohydrate. So RDA of all micro and macronutrients one should keep in mind while prescribing the diet of a person. So it is not we have to take care about the only macronutrient, but micronutrient, all micronutrients should be taken care. Further, whatever this calculation, that should be divided in a 3. So 3 meals per day should be calculated. So total quantity calculated are divided into breakfast, lunch and supper, so that equal distribution is possible and provide energy in a proportion. So here a final prescription for normal diet for 60 kg sedentary man is given for the vegetarian and for the non-vegetarian. Cereal is about 350 gram, pulses that is 75 plus 60 for the non-vegetarian, because non-vegetarian particular this fish and meat that is also containing good amount of the protein, so that can be compensated from the pulses as compared to the vegetarian. Vegetable oil that is 40 and 25 for non-vegetarian, because it is also provided from the fish and meat. For the milk, that 250 ml and 150 ml for the non-vegetarian. Leafy vegetable, which should be take care for the vitamins and minerals, and sugar should be restricted or lower down to the 25 gram only. So that is about the particular prescription for a 60 kg sedentary man. This will satisfy the requirement of protein, fat, calorie that is 2000 kilocalorie, calcium 400 milligram, iron 25 milligram. And when you are writing this, it is take care that cereals and pulses ratio is maintained in a ratio of a 5:1. So 5 part of the cereals and 1 part of the pulses. So further, important points you have to keep in mind while you are prescribing diet. Balance diet should be there, that is in a ratio of 60:20:20 and contains all the essential nutrients including essential amino acid and essential fatty acid. Diet should be simple, locally available, palatable and digestible. For the protein content with all essential amino acid is needed. Calorie intake should be correct and balance energy expenditure. So as per the energy expenditure, calorie intake should be calculated and that should be provided properly to maintain body weight. As per the reduce or increase weight, you have to add or reduce calorie intake as well as expenditure. Special care should be taken for calcium and iron, especially that should be taken care for the bone as well as particular hemoglobin formation. Now further, should have variety but don't differ much from routine diet of the person. Suppose any person is vegetarian, then as per the routine diet you should add or remove anything, but should not differ much from the routine diet, otherwise that person is not able to follow that diet. Should provide adequate rogages, so that should take care about the any problem in relation to the diarrhea or constipation. So adequate rogages or the particular carbohydrate in relation to that dietary fiber should be taken care. So that's all about the particular how to prescribe a diet or what should be taken care when you are prescribing a diet for any person. You are creator of yourself and that you have to keep in your mind. Thank you.